Hi, everyone. How's everybody doing today? Is there a discount for a father fish supplement? As far as I know, there's still a 25% off discount off everything. I'm not quite sure how long he's going to leave that sale up. But as of right now, if as far as I know, there's 25% off everything. And how is everybody tonight? Good, I hope. It's a beautiful Sunday outside.
Who's there?
We have Jeff and I don't know what that one. I don't know the name.
Hi, guys.
Christian just showed up.
I'm going up the road to pick up a big load of fish. You'll see what they are on Tuesday.
Yeah, he'll be a while. Well, we got the tanks all set up, waiting and ready. Exciting things. Yes. Lots of exciting things. Yeah, we had to go out and get a rack, put it together, got tanks. They're all set up and ready. They got the water, the filters, the heaters. They're just waiting on the fish to get here, and they'll be here later tonight. And a little side note. Well, I guess it's not a side note. It's not. Don't know how to put this. I got a text from my youngest daughter yesterday, and usually she doesn't text me very often. You know, I know she's busy, but it was yesterday morning. I got a text, and it was just a picture, and I had to zoom in on the picture to see if that's really what I was seeing. She let me know. I'm going to be a grandma. This is my first. So we're all really, really excited. She believes I don't think she's been to the doctor yet, but she believes she's about a month along. So lots of excitement. When I got back here yesterday, I, I went into the office and asked, how's your day going? Did you have a good day? And he's like, how you doing? Yeah. And Father Fish, he was focused on the computer, like he's telling me about the orders and how good of a day it was with a lot of walk-ins. And he turned around and looked at me and he smiled and looked back at the computer and he looked back at me again and he goes, what's going on? He said, you're just full of smiles. He goes, you're smiling too much. What's going on? And when I told him, he got excited. So yeah, there's a lot of excitement in the family today. Your aquarium is 2.5 years old. Oh, good. I take it everything's running good. We did fix the timer on all these tanks, so they should stay on until well after the live. I think he set it for 8:30, so they'll stay on a lot longer now. And the good news about getting the rack and putting the tanks on a rack in the back, we don't have to move this pond here anytime soon. Although he does want to eventually get, 2 racks here to put tanks in here. We will eventually move the pond in the back. But as of right now, the 300-gallon pond is going to sit right there. Teach you how to maintain an aquarium. What kind of substrate do you have? Thank you, Christian. I am excited. I am so excited. I cried like just I was feeling like so many emotions at that sight of that picture. It was like it was just little baby onesie outfit, and the test that she took, and I was so emotional all day long, but I was happy. They were definitely happy tears. Um, Excited. I'm excited for her. She is 28. She'll be 28 in September, and so yeah, we're all excited. I had somebody ask me today, well, where are they going to call you? I was like, I don't know. There's just too many names for a grandmom out there these days. That's the least of my worries. That child can call me whatever it wants. 1 inch of substrate, 2 inches of sand. Then you have plants. Start your resurrection jar so you can put live food in it. Hello. Oh, I've already started, Christian. On the way back from the candle shop, I had to stop in Walmart. And I've already started. And I'm already thinking the first thing I did after I was like, it's okay. I have plenty of time. I got back online. I love Pinterest, so I get like some of my recipes on Pinterest and everything. I got on Pinterest and started looking at patterns for Afghans. I'm like, yeah, this baby's gonna have so many Afghans and blankets. It'll never be cold. Even being born in the middle of winter, she or he will never be cold. Because on top of being spoiled to death on both sides. Noah's mom is just like, she's a beautiful person inside and out. And I know she's just as excited as I am. So getting back to a natural substrate, 1 inch of substrate, 2 inches of sand. I assume you have your plants in there and your sponge filter, heater. I don't know what kind of fish you have. But basically start your resurrection jar. Go watch the videos on the resurrection jars. I think you want to wait probably about 6 months before you start adding stuff to it. And you want to gradually go into that. But once you start, then your feeding times during the week will go from like every other day or every third day to probably once a week, if that. So it's super easy. I mean, there's not really a whole lot of maintenance to it. Bella's trying to get comfortable, but the way she wants to get comfortable, my lap's not big enough. I'm too short. She's trying to stretch out the wrong way. Yes, and oh yeah, and Father Fish told me I'm going to be. He called me this afternoon to tell me I'm going to be in trouble this week, and I'm like, that doesn't sound good. What do you mean? And he said, yeah, by Monday you're probably going to have about 150 orders. And I'm like, oh boy. So it's time to start training some of these other people here how to build the plant packs and do the packing, because I'm going to need lots of help with that. I haven't had any luck with resurrection jars here in South Georgia. I picked from a few ponds, and the planarian hydra seemed to outcompete everything in dragonfly nose. Oh, thank you. No, it isn't. Let me get that up for you. There it is. And I know Dina told me how to pin it. I think I have to go back into YouTube. Internet's being slow right now. So bear with me, especially if I make faces. I make faces at everything. I go. See? And nope, 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 nope. This is, hey, here we go. And this is, no, I don't have to do that. I have to go over this way. I'm getting it. I don't want to remove it. It is not letting me do it. Pin. There we go. How's that? There we go. I think it's pinned. I've got a tank that has been running with black gravel substrate, and what to cap with sand. Is there a good black color sand that can be put in an established tank? I do know there's a black sand. I think it's the blasting sand or something like that. We've gotten it before and used it. We got it at Tractor Supply. Yeah, that's it. Black diamond sand. And it worked. It works. I'm not a fan of it. I like the lighter color sand. But some tanks, the black sand looks really good. My friends, I've been preparing a tank just for them. Oh no, somebody's getting evicted. That just means another tank, right? And we have Jacob. Hi, Jacob.
Hey, how are you all doing?
Good. How are you doing?
Doing good. My lunch is like that new piece I put in. Look at him.
Oh, nice. Oh, look at that. I like that.
I've noticed the bigger that he gets, you can see, does he breathe a little harder when they get bigger? Because I noticed that. I guess the bigger that they get,
The angels.
no, the loaches. He's probably a good
Oh,
5 inches.
I don't know anything about loaches. If anybody in the chat knows about that, if they get like you said, he's breathing slower.
No, he's breathing normal. It just looks like he just breathes more because he's getting bigger.
Oh, okay. Always another tank. Downsizing is a misdemeanor. Yes, it is. Downsizing is a misdemeanor. You have to add tanks, not delete them.
So if you see right here, I believe it took it. Yeah, right there's one. So right back straight, there's a root coming off that. There's a few so it finally took those are the trimming. So it took it took about 5 days to grow roots on that. So does that mean that they're finally taking?
Sounds like it to me.
So does that mean they're gonna drop all these dead and then regrow them, basically?
They'll just keep growing. Will it have to be washed before adding, unlike the pool filter sand? I don't think it has to be washed. Um, just be careful when you're filling the tank. Like you still have to fill it slow.
She's my oldest one. I've had her a long time. See how big she is compared to all the other ones?
Yeah.
But other than that, it's doing really, really well. The jungle valve's coming up really thick again, and then I tested it out of nowhere, and basically the leaves is what's keeping my plants pretty much really thriving, along with the natural buildup from nitrate of the soup and everything. But because my nitrate is, I kid you not, it's zero, but I'm pumping plants like it's got like 30 or 40, maybe 50 nitrate parts per million. It's just not stop growing.
For a second indoor tank after completing my outdoor koi pond. Is this MTS? Yes, Adam, that is MTS. When you have more than one tank, that is MTS. Tank is running with fish. So you're putting the sand in the tank with the fish, with the water already in it. Um, like I said, I don't think it needs to be washed. Just be really careful and go really slow when you're adding the sand. Well, I need therapy. Adam, don't we all need therapy? The fish keeping is therapy. Like just sitting and watching the fish, it isn't that considered therapy. That just means you're doing good in therapy when you need more.
Oh yeah,
Because you still have stress, so you need more fish to bring the stress down.
absolutely. Yeah, they're getting bigger too, all three of them. The little guy, he's getting bigger. Look at him. He's getting big already. But the longest I've had him, I'd say in a 55, let's see, because he's the biggest. I've had him the longest. I had him in the original, so that was up all but a year. So that's at least 2 years old. That big loach I have, he don't seem to be getting longer. He just seems to be getting like chunky.
Oh,
But these other ones, these other two, they're more newer, and their patterns are different
I'd say
than
he's
the other
eating
ones.
good.
Oh yeah, that's only feeding them 3 times a week, and then everything live that I give them, and then my algae up top, it just like dissipated. It's gone. Um, it's just the gushy kind, the real good kind. That's how good the system has actually really turned out, and it's been up almost a year and a half.
You've
This
done
time I really got it.
you've done
There's some
really
red
good with
jungle.
it. Yeah. And Adam says, is
Oh,
it a sign when I want to go to Seascape store more than anywhere else? Well, I don't know. Is it bad when I go into a store and I look at bowls and think, ooh, that would be a really neat betta bowl? Or I see a container and like I can picture it being a terrarium. So, like all the plants inside, like I can actually see what it's gonna look like. So I know what plants I want to put in it. Like, yeah.
oh yeah, and then Friday I got 4 more of them, so I got 15 of these tetras.
Oh,
Three,
nice.
eight, that makes 18. Three loaches, 21, and then a shark. So 22 fish in a 55. I still think I'm understocked, but I still got a lot of growth that can be basically grown into this system. And once it grows in again, I think 20 fish will look really nice. You know what I mean? They won't be overcrowded. They kind of, they do great. And the loaches come out more in my daytime and form more of a social bond again, like they're supposed to within their group. Since I added another piece of equipment basically for them to hide and go through and scope out and to do what they're doing. I've noticed that. So it seems like when you give them more space again too, that helps them as well. So I'm doing a lot better than when I did first start out. I can tell you that. I can keep my fish alive. I can really house a lot of fish that I never once could before, and it's so nice to be able to look at all of them.
It is. I like lots of plants, but I like to be able to see the fish too. And Adam, yeah, sounds like she just gave up. You just, how can you complain about more father fish plants though? You know? Like you can never have enough.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
your tank's looking really, really good. I love it.
it is. It is. My tank is getting rid of a lot of the cyanide that their tank had. Uh, but now that I'm getting rid of it, my tank's basically munching it down, but it is growing a little bit more than it did before again. But that's okay. I'm not really worried about it. It's just growing some down there, which it doesn't bother me. It's just it came from my friend's tank that because they were getting excess sunlight, so they were growing it profusely everywhere, and I just tried to show them how they maintain that a little bit better so that they don't get as much development to develop inside because you don't really want that one, but it's okay to deal with. And then they always are forming a small school inside, which is really nice to watch. I like watching the little catchers school around and come around the bush and hide and then run this way and then go up there and then run down over here. It's amazing. It's really cool.
It is.
And then earlier they got it really dirty in here. I had to clean it up a little bit, like my up on my glass and stuff, and clean my filters because they went digging for bugs right here in the deep mom right here, and I mean they cleaned up. They found something in there because they made everything really dirty. So I went and cleaned all that off, that little that they made a mess with, so that it wouldn't look as bad coming on the live stream because they had it pretty wrecked there a little bit.
Yeah, then when they start digging, they do make a mess.
Oh yes, and it's the big one. He likes to do that at times, but it's not bad. But when he really digs, I just add more sand where he's at digging, so that when he digs, he'll probably dig a little deeper next time, but he'll dig, but it won't seem like he's really digging that much because I've added more sand again to it. Sometimes that slows him down from the digging. In the beginning, he dug really bad, but the more sand I kept putting in, he has stepped back from major digging. He's just getting to be really fat. He's a thick one. I wish I had a bigger tank for him because I really want him to get full growth, but I think you need at least what, like 225 and up, probably at least 125. They get big. But I heard so much hate about these clown loaches. I heard a lot of negative things about them that they're not um, great cleanup crew, but I think it's a lot of times that they're getting put in a really small tank and they outgrow that small tank because in a small large tank they do pretty well. They clean up everything. They do make a mess. They do like to dig a little bit, but overall, something dead in the aquarium, they'll help break it down. I think a little better than a Cory cat. I've dealt with Cory cats before. Uh, I actually like the clown loaches. I haven't touched a Cory cat since I got the clown loaches. I don't know. To me personally, I think the clown loaches are a little better. They just need a large tank because they get big.
Yeah.
But
Adam says I've been baptized by the father of fish. I can actually say I was baptized by him. Christened. He christened me when I was a baby. So does that count? How often do you trim your plants, if at all? Do you trim your plants, Jacob?
only when it starts really taking over, I'll trim some of it back to enhance uh, deeper, thicker growth again, real quick. But and then I'll let it get real thick. But the
Yeah.
first time I cut it, it was probably near that 1 year mark, and that's why it became so bushy. But it was to the point where it was actually taking my light. I was actually losing some plants because the jungle val was just so dense in this system. So I just and then I finally just I needed to accept that challenge and just lawn mow it down, and I did.
Yeah.
Felt
Um,
felt
Around here, we usually we've trimmed in the monster tank. We trimmed some of the valve. The rest of them, we kind of just pull the extra plants when it gets to be too many plants. There are a few that when the valve and again it's the valve when the valve gets too long and it's blocking the light from getting in the tank, then we'll pull some out or trim it down.
So, Brenda, my question, I know the safer way, well, the more healthier way for my jungle val is to not cut it to stop it from growing, but to simply take it and reroot it. Now, when it gets so dense, how do you do that without destroying that root system because it starts pulling up a lot of thick roots when it gets heavy?
It does, and you have to be careful when you pull that if it because it's going to have that dirt in with it because the roots go down to the dirt level. Um, and when you pull that out, if you're not careful, you're going to pull that substrate up into the water column. Um, you can pull it up slightly, and when you see the runner, get you some scissors and just snip it.
Okay, okay, so then I did it right when I first started to do this jungle val. Because what I did was, let's say this is the one right here. I would take it, go like about this deep down in, and I'd start wiggling it until it started getting freer, and then I pull it up. As soon as like this thingy, the runner came up,
The runner,
I went like and cut about halfway through it. So I did
yep.
it correctly.
And yeah, and then you can pull the smaller one up. You want to leave the
Okay.
bigger one down there because the longer it's in there, the longer the roots are, and the more mess you're going to make if you pull that all the way up. I have done that many
Yeah.
times in these tanks here, mainly just from trying to thin it out.
Yeah, jungle val will do it for sure. It will take over a tank if if it really loves the tank that it's in, and you're actually feeding it rich nutrients like it's supposed to be fed,
Uh-huh.
trust 3 months, early 3 months, at the end of 2 months, my tank was completely full when this was first set up.
Right.
About 3 to 3.5 to 4 months into this system, that's when I first had my first angelfish in it, and they were probably like this big in a pretty much a fully escaped jungle vows. It was taken over, and I think that's also what enhanced those two to trigger them to breed, because they had plenty of space to hide, to do whatever they needed to do to mature,
Right.
not much stress. Another thing why I like a lot of density, but I do like open space. But I notice with a lot of density, coverage, there is a lot less stress. You see a lot more colors pop on your fish because there's not much stress. Even if there's a little stress, I only get the minor stress. So my
Mm-hmm.
fish are always healthy. It's amazing.
Yeah. Mine follows the glass all the way around with even spacing and looks unnatural. So yeah, you can take that that's curling around at the top and trim it. Trim it even with the water or trim it to halfway down and it'll continue to grow.
So since the Bacomba is still new in my substrate, is it too early to cut it about that 4 to 5 inch mark and then keep planting it from that 4 to 5 inch mark, or do I want to establish them first?
You want that well established before you start trimming. Like I would give it wait till it gets like almost to the top of the water and then trim it.
Because a lot of these were already to the top. Well, at least in my
Right.
tank, because of 55. I mean, he had a 55, so a lot of these trimmings were kind of tall, but they're slowly. I am actually seeing these white. They're like white long things, and they come and then they curl it, but they're
Yep.
starting to point, which means that I think that is the root. It's
Yep, that's
trying to.
the you have a question. Wayne wants to know, did you remove some leaves?
I need to add some.
You need to add some. So they've been breaking
Yeah,
down, you just haven't added more.
yeah, they break down really fast. You remember they were just thick over here,
Yeah,
and
it
now,
was. It was really thick like a week ago. It was super thick. Yeah.
but that's actually really good to see that the system is actually really healthy, because that's a lot of there's a lot of there's a lot of organic activity occurring. It's really breaking things down and supplementing, flourishing it back out, and giving what my plant was looking for. It's not everything, but it's something until I can get that father fish supplement in there by freezing it and then dropping it under like root tabs. Now, am I going to do that on a routine basis?
With the supplement,
Yes, when I freeze it and then be able to put it down like a root tab.
no, no. You're talking about freezing the supplement, putting it under the sand.
Yes.
You already have that in your substrate?
No, that's the thing I
Okay.
did not do.
So there is a formula of placement on your cubes once they're frozen. There's a formula that Megan was talking about. I think it's in Discord, um, where you would space them out so many inches. But once that's in your substrate, you don't need to keep adding it.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, so when I get the supplement, measure it out to my 55 gallon, and then once I get that much into my system, then that's it basically. But is there a
Right.
routine I follow till I run out of them, or is it like
No,
weekly type thing?
you're
You?
gonna. There's a I don't know exactly where it might. I don't know where it is on Discord. Megan was saying that it's on Discord. There's a formula.
Mm.
So you're going to take the amount for a 55 gallon. You're going to put that amount in a bowl with just a little bit of water. And then you're going to add that to your ice cube tray and freeze it. Then you're going to take those cubes and you're going to space them out and put them in the sand all at once so that it's getting down into the dirt. But once you do that, you don't have to do it again.
Right. Because I still to this day have not put a single fertilizer in it, nor any extra supplement, nor a single root tab. But
Right.
I will do the root tab that I have to make from the supplement because that's the one thing that my system is really it's wanting it bad because I can see it. I can see where it had it, it used it, and now it's not there. But now I have to manually keep feeding it, but be careful not to overdo it. That's why
Right.
I learned to take my time the with the leaves. Just and there's a certain time that I start to bring them in so that I don't overload because I used to overload a lot on everything and it just it's not the things you want to see happen.
Right.
You
To
get
raise
really
the plants, you
frustrated.
need full spectrum lighting. Um, we mainly use their long shop lights on like the wall of tanks have the long shop lights on them. Some of them we have floodlights. Um, so no, I personally don't think you need the full spectrum lights for the plants because the plants grow crazy just from the lighting, any kind of lighting you use.
I use a shop light on the back and then I use a 30 long gallon uh full spectrum light though. So I do have one full spectrum, but I'm getting denied like I'd say a good 8 inches on each side,
Yeah,
7 to 8 inches. But that's
yeah,
why I have a big light in the back. But it's still not covering as good as if this light was longer and supposed to be right here where. But I were probably getting more algae to be honest.
right. Too much light, you're going to get algae. I actually have one of those kind of lights on my tank at home. My betta jar is just the light from the room. It doesn't have an extra light on it. My 6 gallon, it came with one of those lights that hook onto the tank. Um, so yeah, I mean, as long as they get a certain amount of light a day, you're good.
Oh yeah. It stays crystal clear every single day. I never run into an issue like with the water going bad, even when they really mess it up. Because a lot of people were telling me like if something major would come through here and just flush this all through the system. I'm waking up in the morning at times and the whole system was just caked with everything in the water column.
Right.
Um, because they had done overloaded these and because of the whatever activity they do, they like to stir all this material up here and it can get really messy, but it's never been an issue that a lot has told me when this stuff gets pushed up here. But my system is not what they think. It's actually a really healthy system. That's what I don't think they're understanding
Right.
because even a lot has said I have an open sewer, but I beg to pardon that because I had 2 inches of soil down here with about 4 to 5 inches of sand. That's not open. That's protected. That's anaerobic condition. It's not a full anaerobic, but it's a good start to an anaerobic for in a fish tank.
It is.
It's
You're
deep.
doing really good with it.
Absolutely. That's just all y'all's help. This is something y'all should be very proud of that you all can do, and it's amazing. And then my shark, he's so funny. He took he they did. I think those loaches pulled him in under their clan, and I think they treat him like a loach because they do a lot of activity with that shark.
They adopted him.
Yeah, he's funny. He's full grown. I think he's about 5, 6 inches. He's full grown, I believe. And then every morning, for some reason, just randomly at times, I'll just look real closely on everything and just look for look for really bad things that I used to always get, and it just amazes me that because all the time I can just randomly look and there's never, and it's just I just want to teach everybody to do this correctly.
Well,
It's
you're doing a great
very
job. Like you
very easy.
did, you taught your friends how to do it, and their tank is amazing. Thanks to you.
I That's their first one. They wanted to go bigger, but I told them, I said, well, 75 is that's probably good enough on your very first one. We don't want to go too big now because I never did a really big one. The one at the Morgansville store and the one that I helped my local fish store with, I didn't physically help. They did that all by hand. Um, I helped them with knowledge, constantly going down. They would get frustrated, but I kept pumping them with good knowledge and
Right.
backing everything up, and just showing them proof of my tank. If mine can do it, I believe y'all's can, and y'all would look amazing in a store to be able to provide this out. I think you'd get a lot more feedback coming through them stores, and they've done a lot better. They've given up on saltwater because they've had more fresh water, but now their whole store now is filled with aquatic plants, vivariums, terrariums. I think they're doing a couple paludariums. They have a pond. They have this big monitor lizard that's like 500, 600 years old, I think, or something. He's like an old school monitor. He's already like 5, 6 foot long. He's a big boy. Uh,
Oh, cool.
and then all their tanks, they're starting to provide much more in depth with their bottoms as they're building the tanks. So I think I've gotten really far that it I've never seen nobody go through a store and be able to help that fish store or box store and just provide feedback to them, and they take it and actually use it. So it must be really beneficial to them because I think they're going to do all right. Some of these local fish stores, if they get the good knowledge that they need to be supported with, I
Yes.
think they can overrun them big box stores that just care about money. They care about products.
You have a couple of questions. Do you use a power head to circulate the water?
Now, I just modify the sponge filter, and I cut. I used to have two, but I cut it in half so it would be farther down because the closer this gets up here, it actually loses power. So I just cut them in half and make the tube in here a little longer so it works. And then I modify it, put the air stone in this, and that pumps my water pretty heavy.
Nice. And the other one is so your nutrients are running out, but it's
Yes, that's
budget.
because of your need.
So you need to
That's
put
the
more leaf
underneath.
litter in there to build the nutrients back up.
That's what I provide uh, extra to keep it going when it starts to get a little low. Right now, I still got a little bit. Um, Usually I let it get a little bit lower because it's a lot of. I like to bring in a big fat load of leaves, so I wait till it gets a little lower, just so I don't overdo it when I bring it in because I like to fill this up in the middle and this so that everything's covered, and then it lasts about a month, 2 months. Used to, now it's about weekly. It
Nice.
uses it uses the nutrients up the minute. Like when father fish says the longer it actually is up, it does. It's stronger. The balance is there more. The voids, some of the voids get taken care of. Um, Mostly everything that was struggling at the beginning, a year from day one, is different. It did okay in the beginning on mine. Let me tell you, I had about 40 fish. I shouldn't have done that, but I lost the majority of them because I didn't school correctly. A lot of those tetras I had at the beginning, I needed big groups like how I got with the white skirt or black skirts now, and I didn't do that correctly. Those is why those had passed because the voids that needed to be there, it stressed them out. And plus, I had angelfish in there with them, and I guess they didn't get too long with the angelfish. But black skirts, I see them get chased. The shark, he'll chase them. I have not seen one drop dead. They take the abuse. Black skirt tetras are, I think, are underrated. They're a really good schooling fish. They'll take abuse and deal with it without taking too much. And you wake up the next morning and you got a dead fish at the top of the tank, like the lemon tetras. Lemon tetras, the black phantoms, they're more smaller, they're more precious basically, and they don't take well to too much abuse from other fish. And even with them having in a school, they die. So I like the black shirts do very well with angelfish and a shark. And I've also um found out, is this true, that with those type of sharks that I have, like a rainbow or like a red tail, um, is it are they extremely territorial when you get more than one? Because he's done well with just one.
I'm not sure. I don't know much about them.
I think I have the rainbow shark, except he's a glowfish.
Right. Is there any potting soil not to use? So you don't want any with you want organic potting soil, but um, there's something that they put in some of them that you don't want. And I can't remember the name of it.
Is Father Fish around to would Fox Farm soil be a good one? Is that a good one? Is that organic?
That I don't know. I don't know the names. You don't want anything like Miracle Grow because there's stuff that they put in it that you don't want in your tank. He is not. He left right after he said hello. He left to go up the road to pick up the big fish order that's coming in. So he's bringing back a nice big load of fish when he comes back later tonight.
Hmm. That's what they love to do. They love ripping that algae for me. I don't really get much of it. Oh, and I do notice at times, it's actually never an issue. I don't fear it. I get along with it now. But ammonia. ammonia pops in and out at traces, not traces that are harmful to my fish, but it does show when, let's say, I do like a major trimming or something major and it releases, I guess, ammonia or something. It will pop up in my strip if I randomly do a test, and it'll show like 0 to 1 ammonia, but then it drops back down to 0 because ammonia will never be an issue in my deep substrate, from what I'm
Right.
understanding.
It's all the plants. The plants keep the ammonia down.
Wow. They do
Uh,
a really
they did, Wayne, did the 25% sale this week boost your overall sales? Yes. Um, a lot. Like I said, well, you might not have been here earlier. We're going to be super busy. I'm going to be teaching Matthew, who has been doing the dirt. He's going to learn how to do the plants. So yeah, him and Bryce are going to be on the plants. Bryce does know how to put the plant packs together. So I'll start out putting plant packs together, and when I have enough, I start boxing, and then I'll have Bryce do the rest of them. Yeah, I'm going to have both of them putting plant packs together because, yeah.
So Brenda, averagely for, let's say, these little black skirts, they're thriving in 83-degree water. What do they averagely come out of, like the high 70s?
You mean like where they come from, where they originate from?
Yeah, the little black skirts.
I have no idea where they came from. Jacob, I'm just learning all the fish. Like I can look at a fish and I might know which one that is. I might not. I'm still learning the names and what they look like, and sometimes I still get them wrong. So I don't know where they come from.
Because they like any of the stores I would ask, they would always, even today, like they don't even recommend me running in the 80s, even for my angelfish. But I refuse to hear that.
Oh,
I
the
think
angels we do keep in the 80s.
I think 80 is cold on the angel. I prefer to have 82 and up. That's
Yeah.
why my
We have theirs
83.
about 84, 86.
That's a good temperature. That's
Uh,
what around
yeah.
is about 85.
The tetras, we have tetras in many tanks. The black skirt, let's see, they're in with the glow tetras. I think that tank is about 75 to 80.
That's not bad. Yeah. Okay. So mid 70s to like 80ish.
Oh, and Zach says they're from South America.
So would that be like Brazilish, Brazil like area, or am I in the wrong area?
That's South America.
Okay.
That is
Okay.
South America.
All right. Yeah. Other than that, um, it's doing amazing.
It is. You're
Anything
doing a really good job.
I know. This is all y'all's help. This is what y'all did. This is what you're doing for the community, and we love it because this is what it's about. Enjoying what you got, because I know I do every day.
Adam says, I live in Florida. This is South America. Well, you have the heat. You need to send that to us, and we'll send the rain to you. How's that?
Right. Well, I think Florida, don't they? From what I hear, like 1 minute it's sunny, and then like 5 minutes later it's pouring down rain, and 15 minutes
No.
it's sun.
Oh, no, Jacob. They've been in a drought.
Ooh, that's not
Yeah.
good.
They've been in a big time drought. It's like Dina sent me a picture of Florida. Let me see. I don't even know where she sent it, but it was a picture of the drought area, and it's like supposed to have been really bad. It hasn't been this bad for quite a while. I
Ouch.
just gotta
That's
find the
not
right
good.
message here.
Yeah, there's some of the roots. There they're coming off. It's them white stringy looking things. But they're actually coming in, so they're taking a little bit. Oh, and do I have to worry about when this stem starts to bend back here? Will it get flimsy on me?
Is that your kababa?
Yes.
It looks like it's being pushed over by the water pressure.
Yeah, some of it, just a wee little bit. Will that
So
hurt?
no, but when you're ready to trim it, I would put it somewhere away from that so it'll grow straight.
Okay, because I was gonna ask that. Yeah, it would prefer to probably want to come straight up, correct?
Yeah, like this one in front, how it's growing straight up and bushing out.
Like these are doing okay. No
Yeah.
flow here.
Yeah, I think that's just where the water flow is, the water pressure is pushing it down.
And I'm guessing is it's gonna lose a little bit of these leaves. I'm guessing because
It
it is losing these a little bit.
it should come back.
Okay.
Um, yeah, Kambaba usually just bushes out. I've not seen Kambaba lose leaves before. It just
Oh yeah,
grows out of control.
there's some right there. There's a baby
Yeah,
one right there. Focus. See the wee little white thing?
yeah.
It this one is forming one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. Okay, so I see like nine root systems on this already,
So
just from
what
what
you
I
can,
see.
right? What you can do with that, if you want, because it's a stem plant, you see all those roots. You can lay
Uh-huh.
that down on its side, and in
Okay.
between the leaves, push that down into the sand, or like hold it down with like a weight or small stone or something, and the roots will grow down into the sand and the substrate, and then it'll grow straight up in rows.
Oh, I
Like where
think
the
that
roots are, the roots will be at the bottom and it'll grow up from the roots.
yeah. I think that's what y'all showed Dina and her husband. I
Yeah,
think he
he
wrote
did
things.
that.
Yeah,
Yep. He
I
laid
can
it
do
down
that
and
with.
put the roots down and it grew up in rows.
Oh, that would be nuts. Oh man, I might think about doing that. Yeah, it's growing root systems. Oh wow. So it took about a week. They didn't uproot it, which is good. It stayed in the ground because I heard that it would prefer to be in the ground, but some people give it like 48 hours after they trim and then they let roots grow and then they take it down here and bury it. Can you
Hmm.
do it that way too?
Yeah, once the roots start coming out, you can lay it down.
Oh, there's one coming in on that one too. So I got one coming in on that back one, really small too. So they're starting. That's good. So that it started to grow root systems about a week.
Oh yeah, stem plants will grow roots very quickly. They're quick growing.
Now my question: do you think it's going to be a problem with my jungle vow? Is it going to fight my jungle vow or no?
It depends on where you lay it down. If you don't lay it, you mean when the jungle valve starts spreading?
Oh yeah, again.
Well, yeah, the roots will probably get intertwined. Like the runner will either go above or beyond, above or below it.
So they still should feed correctly then without being too tangled up underneath.
Yeah, they'll be all right.
Okay. What also I've noticed that I've learned is the deeper that this has become, it actually manages the malm buildup. This material right here, that gushy stuff, it actually manages it a lot better for you in the long run, as long as you're providing correctly to it. I have
Yeah.
found this out that that's why when this starts to get a little overhand, all I'll do is just go in and add more sand and make it deeper, and it pushes all that material back down.
Adam wants to see your statue.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a pretty nice one.
That's
My
from
buddy,
the Caribbean, right?
my buddy made that.
Oh, he made it?
Yeah,
Nice.
it's a real heavy piece of wood. He put some kind of, I guess it's safe. I told him not to, but he put like the safe stuff to wear, like the fake green, and but it's not leaching out. It don't look like, but it's been sitting there for months. He forgot about it, and I forgot about it until he messaged me the other day and said, "Hey, bud, you still want that piece of wood you got me to carve out for you?" And I said, "Oh yeah, please, please, I need that."
Christian said he believes it's a man cave.
It would be a nice piece. It's pretty cool. What do y'all think? You like that? I had him carve out a piece of head and like a stump, and he left like,
One of that one pirate on Pirates of the Caribbean.
oh, Johnny Depp guy
No, the other one.
on the ship, the one with the long dreads. I see his face now. Yeah. Oh, he's the evil guy, I think.
Right.
Yeah, look at the shark. He
It's been a
likes to.
while since I've seen that movie, so I don't remember names.
Mhm. Well, yeah, I'm gonna get ready and hop off here and let somebody else come up and show off their tanks or whatever hobby they like to show off, because we like to see them all.
We do like to see them all. Thanks for coming up.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, see y'all Wednesday.
All right. See you Wednesday.
Alrighty, bye bye.
So yeah, if there's anybody else that wants to come up, I did pin the link. It should be pinned at the top. I don't know if it is or not. If not, it is in the chats. You run your tanks 80, 82. Yeah, most of them here are between 80 and 86, I would say, depending on the fish that's in them. And as you can see, let's see, which way can I move? Get the cord out of the way. I moved the wrong way. There, can y'all see it? All the discus are coming over to say hi. We had somebody bring us some discus the other day. He brought us 3 of them, this blue one, the orange one. And I know there's another one in there. These 2, I think. And that one. Cool. Maybe if I move the other way. There you go. Is that better? So, is there anybody else that wants to come up? Adam, Christian, anybody else that's in there? Come up, show your tanks. We did sell the green terror, so he was in the pond with the gouramis. Gouramis are coming up looking for food. So I know Father Fish said that you would find out Tuesday about the fish, but he doesn't put the link up. So I don't know how he's going to get back there to show you. So if you don't get to see the tanks that are in the back, I'll come up on Random Mischief and show the tanks. Do you know anything about black tetras? I know they're pretty. I don't know how hardy they are. Jacob's looked really good. I don't know. How big is your tank going to be? I think you said that earlier. I'm not sure. And what else are you going to put in there with it? I don't know. They can get kind of on the big side, so I think they would be all right. The best way to tackle hair algae, take it out. Just reach in and pull it out. Be careful that you don't pull your plants up with it, but just reach in and pull it out. 23 cube. Ooh, nice. Oh yeah, they'll be fine. Just a school of them and plants. They'll be great. And then if you find you're getting too much algae, just cut back on your light. Usually when you get algae, it's a sign that you have too much light. Your light's on too long. So just cut back on the time that you have your light on. Yes, it will. It starts like that. Again, cut back on your light. Don't leave it on as long during the day. And just try to reach in and pull it out. It's really the only thing you can do for it. You're waiting for your black skirts to die off so you can get other fish. Can you not put other fish in there with it? We have black skirts in the community tank. There's like a little bit of everything in there. I will, Sergio. I don't know if Bryce is going to be coming back tonight to help with the fish, but I'll let everybody know tomorrow. Father Fish will be here later, but it'll be after the live stream ends. Had them a long time. I don't know their lifespan. I have no idea how long they last. That's one of those tiny details that I just don't know. Is there anybody else that wants to come up? Show your tank. You've had some since 2018. Wow. Well, I guess that means you're just taking really good care of them. Yes, Adam, come up and show your tank. You're one of the healthiest fish you can get. Yeah, black skirt, black neons. I think it's all the same thing. Okay. Okay, so it worked. I tried to delete a comment and didn't know if it actually went through or not. Pool filter sand should not be too fine. Whoa, they're coming in now. Not allowing the sludge to seep through. Yeah, I don't. So are you asking like, is there another kind of sand to get? Maybe, when was the last time you cleaned your filters? Okay, we have games tonight. What's on the agenda? If you have tanks, you can come up and show your tank. The link should be pinned. Hang on the back, not just a sponge filter. Take your sponge filter. I don't know when the last time was you cleaned it. Try cleaning it. Okay, we have a pervert here. There we go. All gone. Is the link up? I thought I pinned the link. Let me see if I can pin the link again. And somehow got rid of the YouTube channel, so I gotta go back on here. And I'm not finding the link on here. This is not fun. I have trolls. I have trolls, not just trolls, but I have gremlins. The gremlins are not letting me find the link. Oh, is it? Drop the wrench on the curb. Well, somebody popped up down here to come up on stage, and he was kind of being obscene. So I booted him all the way out and banned him from coming in. I've had a couple of them pop up down there on stage. The link is there now. Bella. Is that it? A couple of them found it somewhere, so. Free plant deals this week. Yes, the 25% off. I'm not sure how long that's going to be up. I don't know if he's going to run it till Wednesday or when he's going to, what he's going to do about that. But yeah, he's been talking about, it went so well that probably going to be dropping prices. So I don't know. You know, Father Fish, when he makes up his mind to do something, he does it. So yeah, the 25% off really worked. Everybody liked it. You bought the big pack. Didn't I send that out? Or did you place another order? I haven't looked at the orders since Friday morning, so. I don't think that was the right link looking at it. You don't need to use anything with Father Fish soil. If you get the complete soil, that's all you need because the supplement is already in. It's already mixed up. It's complete. Now all you have to do is put it in your tank, cap it with sand, and then put your plants in. There's a tank in his office that's been running for about 28, almost 30 years. And we have a tank. I'm going to take a chance and bring this one up. Let's see. Hi, Raymond.
Hi, how you going?
I'm good. How are you?
From Australia, just woken up quite early. Thought I'd join in the chat to give people a little look.
Well, thank you. Oh, that's a beautiful tank.
Look, technology isn't my strong part, so just bear with me.
Oh, you're good. It's a beautiful tank there. Is it full of guppies?
I breed my own guppies. Yes, that's right, and a lot of loaches as well.
Oh, nice. It looks like a happy tank. And yeah, Adam says it's a beautiful tank. It is. It's beautiful. I love all
Thank
your
God.
plants there.
And I have another one over this side too. Some more guppies.
More guppies. Oh, look at them. Dina's going to be jealous, guys. I love it.
I've used some desert sand, which isn't normal in the hobby. They sort of say not to, but I've used some, and it's come up really nice. The orange sand.
Yeah. looking really good.
Thank you.
Nice. Thanks for coming up and showing us.
No, I thought I'd put on there, give everyone a bit of a look. Obviously, here in Australia, we don't have near as many species as what you guys can in America there, but we still make do, have a bit of fun.
Well, yeah, your tank looks great.
No, thank you very much.
Yeah, everybody in the chat's loving it.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, all your plants look nice and healthy.
Mhm.
Fish are happy.
Pure rainwater.
Crystal clear. Nice. What is that guy? Is that a loach?
Yes, the peacock eel or peacock loach, yes.
Peacock eel? Oh, cool. Beautiful. We have a comment here. I can say if you could see their operation is also inspiring, in my opinion. The plants and soil is worth money in the long run. The types of fish they have is next level. The fish are thriving. Well, thank you, Rob. I'm assuming you're talking about us. But yeah, these tanks are beautiful. So what kind of sand do you have in that?
I don't actually know the name for it, but it is just an aquarium sand. They call it the shiny stuff or the diamond sand or something like that. It's called.
Okay.
I did a first layer of soil, then I did the father fish method. I did the soil, and then I did the pebbles, and then I did the sand on top, good couple of inches. So everything's just starting to come in the way of growing in nicely and finding out where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, you did great. It's amazing. I love it.
Thank you. I'm having trouble with the camera at the moment. The camera's wanting to do opposite to what I want it to do.
That's technology.
The technology, I'm no good at it.
Yep. Technology gremlins at their worst.
Yeah. Yes, so
There's a
about.
question, is it fine like salt grain size?
It is the sand. It is quite. Actually, if you hang on for a little minute, we'll just go for a little walk, and I'll go have a quick look at it.
Okay.
There, it's called. Cold water tropical. Yeah, no, it hasn't got actually much written on there. Sorry about the camera wars. But that's the stuff there. And we'll come up to one of the back tanks out here. Another guppy tank.
Nice.
Same method in this tank here with the soil and sand, and it's all coming up really, really well.
Yeah, it looks great. I love that guppy there with that big blue tail.
He is gorgeous, isn't he?
He is.
One of my breeders.
Somebody's asking how new is your tank? Oh no, wait a minute. They're asking somebody else how new
This
is
one,
your tank. How old are your tanks?
I'm 42 years old, and my tanks are going on. This one here is actually the oldest tank. It's about a year and a half, probably about 13, 14 months, and the other ones are only about 8 months old.
Oh, nice. Oh yeah, those plants are going to fill in nice.
Oh, this camera has been really weird on this phone. Everything's going opposite on my phone with the way of cameras wise. I'm sorry about that.
Do you have a resurrection jar that you're feeding your soil with?
I don't. We live here in Australia. We live very, how would you say? There's a lot of water around us, a lot of groundwater. There's a lot of swamps and stuff like that. So we don't need to. We can just go collect any from our pristine waterways down here. We're really well known for our blue water down here in Mount Gambier, South Australia. Our freshwater ponds are absolutely clear as crystal clear. So, of course, we're not allowed to collect any of the weeds or any of that sort of stuff. That's all illegal. So we have to go through the trade to be able to, how would you say? As you can see, we've got the CO2 on this bigger tank. Yeah, we have to go through the trade for most of our stuff, but we can't collect a lot like you guys can over there.
Oh, okay. Well, you're
But yeah,
actually great. And yes, Adam says when the Father Fish book comes out is going to change the industry. Yes.
for sure.
Yes, it will.
I was in the industry for a long time as a when I was younger. Look, the industry has come so much in leaps and bounds in the way of the quality and, the variety of fish that we can buy now. So it got me back into it, pure and simply, really.
Yeah. Somebody's asking, is it because you got did you click the button to stop the mirror from happening?
It probably is, and if you give me a second, I might be able to work out the phone. This is the first time doing this. I might be able to try and get it working a little bit better. So just give me a second.
Uh-oh, we lost him. Maybe he'll come back. Trying to work out kinks. 3/4 to an inch. Your substrate. So you want to double the sand on the substrate. I feel like I'm being watched. Yeah, that was a big eye there, wasn't it? So if you have 1 inch of dirt, you want 2 inches of sand. 8. You need to calm down. Yes. The CO2, it just helps their plants grow faster. That's what Corey told me, because he used to use CO2. I think he still does use CO2 on his. Maybe not as much as he used to. But he said when he used CO2, like to jumpstart the plant growth, it made them grow like crazy. Pushing his plucker 2 angels, 7 black mollies. And we have him back. Stop. I'm just not in the rush, no. Welcome back.
Oh dear, I'm sorry, guys. My apologies.
Oh, you're good. Wednesday night we deal with technology gremlins all the time. Dina is still fighting technology gremlins. She still has not figured out her camera.
No, they're a hard thing. They really are.
So you're using, we saw the CO2. Are you using that for your plants?
Yes, I have put the CO2 onto this bigger tank. I actually used to have goldfish in this bigger tank, and I started to plant it out, and they started wrecking it. So the goldfish got a big pond out the back, and I went into aquascaping a little bit harder, and then I got a little bit harder, and then in the end I put the CO2 on there, and I absolutely love it.
Nice.
This is the only tank with the CO2. This little tank here has no CO2, and it's still doing just as well.
Yeah. It's looking great.
A bit of blue green spot algae there. I'm having troubles with that. Back to the guppy colours. There's some. I'm breeding some guppy colours that are. I don't know what they're called. Not that one. But there's some very unique colours coming out.
Oh, nice. Yeah, the light green one in the back.
I have a really large female you can see swimming around there. She's huge. Big female.
Oh, nice. That one there. Looks like she's getting ready to drop another batch.
Yes, they do. They're quite prevalent. Yeah.
To me, that's the fun part when the babies are born and then watching the babies grow and then their colors come in.
That's exactly it. That's exactly where I'm at the moment. I'm absolutely loving some of the stuff that are coming out of what I'm breeding. Some of the colours and you know, it's absolutely unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
There's a few patterns starting to come through there on the in the shot.
You gotta behave. Yeah, we have guppies here in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different tanks here. And they're all different.
Mm.
Nice. See, I could sit and just watch tanks all day long. And Lloyd said nice cobra guppies. Christian says he loves the catfish too. It's a haplo catfish. Is that right?
That's right. Yes, we've got a marbled haplo, and he's the bigger guy of the tank. Oh, come on now, camera. He's the bigger guy of the tank, and yeah, he sort of took over where the goldfish left off in the way of cleaning the bottom a little bit.
Well, he's doing a great job.
He is, yes. No, definitely doing quite well. I've, of course, the couple of female guppies that I have in here breed a lot. And so those guys get a little bit of a feed of them as well.
Yeah, Christian said that's a beautiful catfish.
Thank you. I think he's missing a couple of whiskers. From what I've seen, most of the other haplos have 4 whiskers. This fella only has 2, but not to worry too much. One of the little loaches are out as well.
Botia?
Ooh, not quite sure.
We have some Botia here, but like they move around too fast. I can't see how many whiskers they have.
Hard to keep track of.
It is. We have too many tanks to
You see the guppies up in the back, little baby guppies up in the back there swimming around.
That looks like a very peaceful tank.
Excellent. Well, guys, thank you very much. It was great to show the tanks off. I hope you enjoyed them.
Thank you. We did. Thanks for coming up.
No, that's great. It must be someone else's turn.
Yeah, somebody else can come up. We still have time. If anybody else wants to come up and show their tanks, we got just under a half hour. And Bella can't get comfortable. What? Yeah, we had somebody come in Friday night because Fridays we stay open later. And he came in Friday night and wanted the green terror that was in this pond. And I thought, sure, I can get him. No, as soon as I put that net in that water, he disappeared. And of course, I'm here. I got 2 nets, 1 in each hand. And I'm like, I'm going to trap him. I'm going to get this guy. And we're moving plants around. And I pulled a couple things out, trying to maneuver these nets. And the gouramis kept coming around and could not find this green terror. Like, all I have to do is put my hand in the water and the green terror is right there every time. He would not come out of hiding. I finally moved some rocks. He'd been hiding in the rocks on the side. And as soon as I reached in and pulled him out, Bella started having a fit. She does not like it when you put the net in the water when the fish gets in the net. Yes, she does not like that part. So, okay, we have Mary. Hi, Mary.
Hi,
How are you tonight?
I'm good. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. I don't see. Is my picture there?
Yep.
Okay, it's not showing on my phone, but I'll try to do a little better. The last time I showed you my tank, the filming was just atrociously poor. And I'm embarrassed after those lovely tanks. Mine is still a work in progress. It's still relatively new. Can you see anything?
Yeah, we can see the plant. It's a little blurry, but we can see the plants.
Okay, I don't know how to turn it around. I don't see. Yeah, I don't see the little button that does the front and back camera. But darn.
Is the picture frozen?
I'm not seeing, it doesn't seem to be giving me any option how to turn it around.
Jeff said on his end it's black. So maybe it's frozen. Might be internet connection. You can try going out and coming back in. When you get into the studio before you come up, there should be a place where you can check your camera.
Okay, I'll try again.
Change where it's at.
I'll try again. It could be my
Okay.
internet connection. But
Yeah,
I'll try.
Christian saying go out, try going out and coming back in.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry about that.
Oh, that's not a problem. We deal with the technology gremlins all the time here. Where are you going? Oh, you're gonna lay down again. Miss Bella's being lazy. So the muck is causing the hair algae. Yeah, so that became part of your muck there. Let's see, she came back. Let's see. Oh, no, we got a black screen. The plant matter, whatever else, sitting on top of the sand. So just you just have a layer of loam. You can try to siphon some of that out if you don't like the looks of it, or just wait for it to work itself down. Add a small layer of sand on top of it to help push it down into the substrate. So yeah, you can add a layer of sand to help push that mulm down into the substrate. And yeah, if you know you left your lights on, that's what caused the algae. Just cut back on your lights. Old tank doesn't have sand, soil, biology working yet. Is there anyone else that wants to come up and show their tanks? We love looking at angels. Anybody with angels? Hint, hint. Christian, Adam, Anybody's got angel fish? Come on up. Yes, I yawned. Bella's giving me a look because I yawned. I've only been up since about 5 this morning. So she has entered the studio. We got Mary trying to come back. I don't think she's all the way here yet. We don't have a picture yet. Yeah, I've been checking in with Dina all week to see if she has fixed her camera issue. She still has not fixed her camera issue, so she only has a few more days to get that fixed. And she has news, but I'll wait for her to tell it because that's her news to tell. Y'all have to wait till Wednesday. Tune in Wednesday to Random Mischief and find out Dina's news. And let's see, what else? Father Fish will be here Tuesday night at 7. There should be a link that's pinned. You just hit that link and come up. It should be somewhere in the chat. I pinned the link so you can come up. That's okay if you don't have angels. I was trying to get Adam or Christian to come up. Not working fast enough. Oh, that's okay. It's no problem. It happens. Internet is funny. Like, if the wind blows too hard, your internet can go out. Your Wi-Fi can go out. We have that problem here. Like, some days it's good, some days it's bad. I think it's a full moon outside, so yeah. There's lots of things going on, and there's what is it? The asteroids that are meteor showers that are going on. So there's all kinds of gremlins out there attacking the internet. You just have to come back next time. So, yeah, Father Fish will be here Tuesday at 7. And it's always an exciting time. You never know what he's going to talk about or what rants he's going to go off on. I personally, Mary, do not like assassin snails. I don't know much about them. I just hear that they kind of kill everything, every snail around, and I'd say they're bad. Some people like them. Depends on what you want them for. Wednesday at 7. Trying to get my times right. Wednesday at 7 is Random Mischief, either on my channel or Psycho Plant Lady. So if anybody in the chat knows anything about assassin snails, Mary wants to know, are they good or bad? We don't have them here, obviously. Um, I don't know. Some people like them, some people don't. You're breeding pond snails. So yeah, you want to get them out of, unless you're doing it on purpose. You want to get them out of there because they will take over your tank. In which case, if you're having trouble getting them, you can put like a slice of cucumber down on the bottom of your tank and wait until the next morning and then pull that out. It'll be covered in snails. I saw a video today. I don't know how accurate this is. They actually used carrot slices. Like they sliced a carrot and put a carrot down there and it did the same thing. Like it was, or maybe that was food for shrimp. I think I saw snails on there too. But yeah, cucumber or zucchini, either one. Put that down on the bottom of your tank when you go to bed. When you get up next morning, it'll be covered in the snails. You can just pick it up and throw it out. I used assassins to fix my trumpet snail infestation. Okay. The Malaysian trumpets actually, they go down, they burrow down into the sand, but they come up and they do a super good job on cleaning the tank. Well, the pond snails, no, you can check with your area to make sure it's okay, like legally wise. But no, you can release them into the wild. Is it bad to release them into the wild? Yes, Cedric's saying yes, it is. But these are pond snails that they're going to eat plants. If you know anybody that has a puffer fish, give them to them. They'll eat puffers. Never released in the wild. I guess I did a no-no then. I did. We won't tell anybody. Hi, Sergio. How are you?
Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
So, I don't got a lot of time with you guys, but I just wanted to show you. I've kind of neglected it in the past couple weeks since the fish died, but here's the tank. I don't know how to turn the camera around. And you see what I'm talking about with all the stuff on the plant matter and stuff on the bottom?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. I don't know if the pool filter is too fine. The pool filter sand is too fine. I don't know. It's not, and I know it's too soon, and maybe I'm just being impatient. There's no fish in there right now. The beta got sucked up in the hang on the back filter.
Okay, well, the fish itself will help the plants because their waste will go down into the substrate, and that's what feeds the plants. And then the plants, kind of feed the fish. It's kind of like that whole cycle.
Right.
But yeah, see, some of your plants look like they're actually dying off.
Yeah, they a lot of them melted when I planted them, and I'm not sure. Like the dwarf thatch is doing pretty good, but the hornwort's kind of dying off, and I'm not sure this year, but it's I don't know. It's bounced back a little bit comparative to what it was, but I know the crips, they don't look very good. Yeah, I don't know. Tried to cut the lights back a little bit. Not sure. Got just a sponge filter in there, and I'm gonna get another betta in there probably tonight. But
Yeah, you definitely need to get fish in there.
right. Yep. I don't know. I was kind of wanting to. I'm not sure if putting fish in the dark because I was trying to cut back, trying to kill this hair algae that's wrapped around this floating plant here. I got a lot of it, but you can't really see the hair algae unless you grab something to pull it out, because there's not a lot of it. But anyhow, just wanted to show you what I was talking about.
Yeah, you definitely want to get a fish in there, at least one fish. And yeah, your mom, it doesn't, what's laying on top of the sand, it doesn't look like it's, I mean, it's not bad.
Okay.
It's
All
not
right.
bad at all.
All right. Well, I will get we'll get a fish in there tonight. And would you suggest covering the tank so that if there is any hair algae, it just cut back on the lights?
Yeah, just come back on the light.
Okay. Nah, sorry to waste anybody's time. Ain't nothing
Oh, it's not a waste of time.
ain't nothing fancy. Ain't nothing fancy in this tank right now.
You're good. You'll get it right. No worries.
All righty. Well, thank you guys.
Thanks for coming up.
Thank you. Talk to you soon.
Talk to you soon.
Bye.
Yeah, goldfish will eat everything. I think someone forgot that we didn't have goldfish in this pond here, and when they were cleaning the duckweed out of the smaller tanks, they just put it in the pond, and now it's just kind of like laying all over the pond. So yeah, we're gonna have to go in there and do a clean on that, because all the koi got sold, all the big ones. We still have the little ones in the other pond, but that one's super clean. That's right, Wayne. No tank is a waste of time. You did not, Sergio, you did not waste our time. I hope we helped. And no worries. Hang in there. Don't give up. Don't give up. Keep going. And yeah, your tank will run through that cycle and be beautiful in no time. Another tank syndrome. So, okay, guys, if there's nobody else, I will say good night. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining. Thanks for coming up. Thanks all who answered questions, or if you had questions and had them answered. Come back Tuesday at 7 for Father Fish. Wednesday at 7, either on my channel or Psycho Plant Lady for Random Mischief. And in the meantime, enjoy your fish. One betta is in a 3-gallon. Yeah. So yeah, thanks everybody for coming up. I appreciate every single one of you. And I'll see you Wednesday night on Random Mischief. Good night for now. See you later.